Hey Frugal Fitness TV, Mike Schiemer here, author of The Frugal Diet, with my good friend and culinary expert Melissa, and we are making strawberry and goat cheese bruschetta, which is inspired by a Whole Foods recipe, and it is a great and unique take on an Italian staple. So we have all ingredients here. Melissa did pretty much all of the grocery shopping, because if I did it, then there'd be a plethora of mistakes and it probably would have taken 2 or 3 times as long, because that's me. But anyways, so we got some great ingredients here for good reasonable prices. We got some strawberries Melissa got on sale for $1.99, which is like unheard of. So
you have to look for the sales and stuff like that. And then the Shaws they had this week, they were on sale for $1.99. You could always stock up too and freeze them so you can use them at a later time,
very true.
which I do often.
So $1.99, that's a great find. We're at Shaw's Supermarkets, which is mostly in New England and Massachusetts, but it's a good store. And so huge amount of Driscoll's strawberries. We got organic basil on here, so this is about $1.99 for a big container of organic basil. So probably more than you're gonna need, much more than you're gonna need. You're gonna have some left over for another recipe, or you can make a whole nother round. $1.99 baguette from Trader Joe's, another good find.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
99 cents. I'm
99
sorry.
cents.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. For items like that, they could be overpriced at Shaw's, but at Trader Joe's there's a really good deal, and the basil as well. At Shaw's, organic products are often very pricey, but at Trader Joe's they are reasonably priced, so it's kind of a deal.
That's right, Trader Joe's. We love you. So we try and go there first if possible. Sometimes I forget and I end up overpaying. So Trader Joe's, the way to go if you can. We got some awesome goat cheese right here again from Trader Joe's. And what was this? A few bucks?
$2.50 about. Often if you go to Shaw's it could be a little bit more pricey, but I mean for like almost $3, that's a pretty good deal, because most of the time it's $4 or higher. Goat cheese is pretty expensive, but you could always find a good deal at Trader Joe's.
Yep, so Trader Joe's again coming up big for us. And then we have our staple items that you need to have for this recipe, but they're not gonna be purchased just for this recipe. You're gonna have them on hand for any cooking adventures you might have. So we have our balsamic vinaigrette, or vinegar, I'm sorry. We have our lemon pepper, and also our olive oil, which is purchased in a large quantity right there for maybe $11 or $12, and we're only gonna be using a few fluid ounces of it during this recipe. So this is huge, so that it's not going to be just used for that. So anyways, these of your basic products that you're going to use won't cost too much money, and you're going to have plenty left over. So anyways, for the bruschetta, we're going to get started by we're going to cut up the baguette into some slices.
Yeah.
Slice and dice.
This recipe I kind of chose because it's summertime and it's easy to, whip up this recipe, and it's good for those summertime cookouts. So it's a little tough to cut.
Fresh baguette.
Yeah. So there's often, bridal showers, wedding showers, cookouts, even those late graduation parties where you bring like a little appetizer. So this is like nice and fresh and inspired for the summer.
Good, yeah, that's if you get invited to barbecues and bridal showers and weddings. Because people know better than to
Not
invite
weddings.
me.
Weddings are already paid for.
But people know not to invite me because they know I'm gonna eat all the free food. we're gonna try and load ours up with some chopped strawberries and chopped and pieces of goat cheese, chopped basil leaves, and then we're gonna top it off with our
we're gonna drizzle
kitchen
on.
staples. Yep.
Drizzle on the balsamic vinaigrette. Oh, balsamic vinegar. You got me saying vinaigrette. Olive oil, and then
Bad influence.
sprinkle it with some lemon pepper seasoning. The recipe calls for fresh ground pepper, but lemon pepper will add that citrusy flavor, which blends well with the basil and the strawberries.
And even better for summertime. Alright, so we got our baguette slices, and we're gonna knife on, we're gonna get some goat cheese going.
And we'll spread the goat cheese on. So the recipe calls for about 4 ounces of goat cheese. You don't have to use the precise amount. You know, you can use less or more depending on how cheesy you want. And while we were waiting for the baguettes to toast, we chopped up the strawberries. The recipe calls for a cup of strawberries.
Go.
We also chopped the basil, a fourth a cup of basil.
Diced up. And we also got just prep. We got our olive oil.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar and 2 tablespoons, I believe, of
Cheers.
olive oil.
Yeah. So we're ready to drizzle. We got our lemon pepper ready to go as well. So we're just gonna spread these out on our, roughly a dozen, and so you can always extrapolate all of this if you need more. If you have a big party, big gathering, or you could do just a smaller one if you have just a half a baguette or something like that. So we're just gonna spread them out, and then add the strawberries, add the basil, drizzle and drench. Okay, so we are pressing on the strawberry pieces, so it's sticking to the goat cheese, and we kind of press them in there lightly just to make sure it's stuck on, and then we're gonna sprinkle all our other good ingredients on there.
So then we're gonna drizzle on a little bit of olive oil. I poured it in cups, so it's just easy. You could just a little drizzle.
There we
You
go.
don't want to do too
You
much.
can never have too much olive oil. Good for the ticker.
But you also don't want the bread to be a little soggy.
That's okay. And this will also help the basil stick as well, which we're gonna put on at the very end. So we're getting a little vinegar on there. There we go. Good old balsamic vinegar. And now we're gonna get our basil on there. So little pieces.
I like a lot of basil, so I may even use more than a fourth of a cup.
Fresh taste.
And then you
Lemon
add
pepper
on
time.
plenty of
Finish it
lemon
up.
pepper.
We're gonna top it off.
Alright.
Alright, let's check this out. There we go. That's a beautiful sight right there. Looks like a nice, healthy, simple, sophisticated appetizer that you can be proud to bring to your gathering, your barbecue, or your wedding reception,
Yeah.
whatever your event is. So we'll do a little cheers and sample. It's fantastic meals. Thank you very much. Oh man, that's good. Manja. Thank you, Melissa, for helping me out today. Thanks for watching Frugal Fitness TV. And more healthy, affordable meals and cooking videos coming soon. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.